When people think of the British monarchy, they often imagine a world of grandeur, ceremonial elegance, and the unyielding devotion of its members to public service. The monarchy, in all its splendor, is a symbol of British continuity, an institution steeped in tradition and centuries-old customs. However, beneath the polished image and opulent facade of Buckingham Palace, the royal family has been no stranger to scandal, rivalry, and personal tragedy. The marriage of King Charles III and Queen Camilla, once viewed as a resolution to a deeply complicated love story, now faces its own set of trials, one that threatens to shake the very foundation of the monarchy itself. The union between Charles and Camilla has always been mired in controversy. For years, their relationship was seen as a source of royal instability, starting with their affair that began long before Charles's ill-fated marriage to Princess Diana. Despite the personal sacrifices and emotional turmoil that accompanied their bond, many saw the relationship between Charles and Camilla as a triumph of love, enduring through public disapproval, the wreckage of the Diana marriage, and the scrutiny of the world's press. Their wedding in 2005 was widely regarded as a moment of personal victory for Charles, a man who had longed for Camilla's presence by his side, despite the bitter history between them. However, as time has passed, the narrative surrounding Charles and Camilla's marriage has shifted from one of redemption to one of growing tension. Recent developments have raised new questions about the future of their relationship and the impact this might have on the future of the British monarchy. Once celebrated for their unbreakable bond, Charles and Camilla's marriage is now overshadowed by accusations of betrayal, frustration, and the complex dynamic between them. While they have maintained a public image of unity, sources within Buckingham Palace suggest that the cracks in their relationship are becoming harder to ignore. The growing tension within the royal couple's marriage seems to stem from a variety of sources. King Charles, now in his mid-70s, has come to face the reality of his aging body and the ever-looming question of his legacy. With Prince William positioned as his heir, Charles's focus has increasingly shifted toward preparing his son for the monumental task of reigning over Britain. This has naturally created friction between Charles and Camilla, who finds herself struggling to assert her own place within the royal framework. As the royal family grapples with the question of modernizing the monarchy, Queen Camilla feels sidelined and neglected by her husband. The rising tensions in the marriage of Charles and Camilla have been exacerbated by their differing views on the future of the monarchy. According to palace insiders, their disagreements have become more pronounced, with Charles focused on strengthening his relationship with Prince William while Camilla is left to grapple with her own frustrations about the monarchy's evolving role. As queen consort, Camilla has long aspired to leave her mark on the monarchy, yet she remains restricted by the rigid confines of royal tradition and Charles's own public image. Despite her significant contribution to royal duties, including her charitable work, Camilla's influence within the family is often seen as secondary to Charles's preoccupation with securing the future of the monarchy. The roots of these tensions can be traced back to the early years of Charles and Camilla's relationship. In the 1970s, when they first began their affair, it was a passionate bond that went against royal expectations. Their love story, however, would become an infamous scandal that would shake the royal family. Charles's eventual marriage to Princess Diana in 1981 was a turning point, as the public rallied behind Diana, seeing her as the ideal wife and mother, a stark contrast to Camilla, who was viewed as a homewrecker by the public. The aftermath of the divorce between Charles and Diana in 1996 marked a new chapter in Charles and Camilla's relationship. As Diana's tragic death in 1997 forced the royal family into a period of mourning, Charles faced immense pressure to repair his tarnished reputation. Despite this, he remained committed to Camilla, whose presence in his life became more prominent as the years passed. Their eventual marriage in 2005 was seen by some as a courageous move, signaling that the prince was finally embracing the woman he loved. However, it was also a decision that drew criticism from certain quarters, particularly from Diana's devoted followers, who saw Camilla as an obstacle to the enduring legacy of the late Princess of Wales. As queen consort, Camilla's role within the royal family has remained a point of contention for many. While her public image has slowly evolved from that of a scandalous figure to a respected member of the royal family, it is clear that she still struggles to gain the full acceptance of the British public. For many, Camilla will always be remembered as the woman who stood in the way of the fairytale romance between Charles and Diana. This lingering resentment is particularly pronounced among Diana's supporters, who view her untimely death as a direct result of Charles's affair with Camilla. Despite the public perception, however, Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned over the British Empire for over 6 decades, did not share the same sentiments toward Camilla. Initially, Elizabeth was adamantly opposed to Camilla's involvement in the royal family, as she feared it would damage the monarchy's reputation. However, as time passed, Elizabeth's personal feelings softened, and she came to appreciate Camilla's devotion to Charles and her contribution to royal life. The Queen and Camilla shared common ground, particularly in their mutual love for animals. Both were passionate about dogs and horses. This shared interest helped build a bridge between them, eventually leading to a warmer, more amicable relationship. Camilla's integration into the royal family was not without its difficulties, especially with her new stepchildren, Prince William and Prince Harry. The brothers, who had long been protective of their mother's memory, struggled to accept Camilla into their lives. William, in particular, harbored deep reservations about his father's relationship with Camilla, as he saw it as a betrayal of his late mother. However, over time, both William and his wife, Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, have softened their stance, learning to work alongside Camilla for the good of the family and the monarchy. In contrast, Prince Harry's relationship with Camilla has been marked by more open hostility. In his memoir Spare, Harry characterized his stepmother as a dangerous figure, accusing her of sacrificing him and his wife, Meghan Markle, for the sake of public opinion. Harry's comments have deepened the rift between him and his father, and it seems unlikely that the two will ever fully reconcile. The animosity between Harry and Charles has only grown stronger, and it appears that Harry's criticism of Camilla has been one of the most painful points of contention in their relationship. Despite these complex family dynamics, the bond between Charles and Camilla remains steadfast, at least in public. The royal couple has faced many trials over the years, yet they continue to project an image of unity. In a touching gesture during the 2021 Christmas holiday, Charles was photographed tenderly helping Camilla put on her mask at Ascot, a moment that many took as a symbol of their enduring love. This photo was carefully curated to reinforce the image of a couple that has weathered every storm together, but behind the scenes, it is clear that the challenges they face as a couple and as representatives of the monarchy are far from over. As King Charles's reign progresses, the future of the monarchy hangs in the balance. With Prince William now more actively preparing for his future role as monarch, it seems that Camilla's position within the royal family is becoming increasingly precarious. The questions surrounding her future as queen consort, the role of the monarchy in modern Britain, and the ongoing tensions between Charles and his sons will continue to be a source of intrigue and speculation. The drama surrounding King Charles and Queen Camilla is far from over. As their relationship faces new challenges, the royal family finds itself at a crossroads, with the future of the monarchy uncertain. What remains to be seen is whether the institution can withstand the pressure of modernity, the demands of royal duty, and the very personal struggles of its most influential members.